Ferocity is the only one. Actually, he's up pretty high at around 253 ping. So that one's pretty high. All the 44 biceps are pinging pretty high, except for, I believe, Planet's only one down at 42. Meanwhile, on the other side, they're looking at 47, 70, about 100 for Squeeze, 100 for video games. And now we're going live. Again, 44 biceps going to go first as Survivor. Opening attack is going to be a Smoker. Spec Cut just crashed. And attack's actually going to go in right away. A pull takes, actually, the Pounce and the Smoker take the same target. I mean, the Hunter and the Smoker take the same target with a little spit going out. One boom does land as well, and that'll be the first attack shut down. About 6% coming out off the bonus on the opening attack. Too bad for a 2-2. They get, I believe, Peanut down to 82 HP. Two still sitting at 100 and one at 96, so, or 98. So they're going to want to do some more damage to get those survivors down on the 4-punch range before this tank commit. And actually, they're going to have a quad cap attempt before this tank spawns. So if they can land this, this actually could be really big for them. So let's see if they're going to wait as the tank spawns or choose to go in a little bit before that, as they still have about another 8% before this tank spawns. It's 83, and they are about 75% through the map at this. Coming up on about 4% more to this tank is up. Hunter pre-spawns in the middle house in the alley. They're going to send it in now. Hunter goes out. Charger does miss. Hunter gets skeeted. A pull goes out. A fist as well. And again, that is not much damage going out there. They do get every survivor down to 4 punches, and this will be the first tank of the game for Team Smoker and Jokers in the hand of Liquid Sniper. As 44 Biceps is just holding the W key, going back to the safe room area as it's a little bit more advantageous, as the tank was losing the fight with the door and could not get out. Doors are OP, they need to be nerfed. And Rocket Boom goes out, and actually that was a nice pop by the Boomer there. I believe that was by Planet. I'm not sure, there's 2 X's out there, so we'll just say that was a nice pop. Tank taking a little bit of chip, not much. Bonus is going to be sitting at 617 before the tank commit. Looks like they're going to get an attack in to try to get him to switch sides here. Choosing to go that route, I'm not quite sure why. He's going to take a lot of damage going that way. Down about 1,500% of his health already, and he hasn't really done much. A little bit of a misplay on the tank there. Down 2k HP already. Down 2,500 HP. Oh boy. Tank almost about half his health already before the commit. Not sure why he went that way, but Tank's had to go in now. He's already down to half health. Gets an early pull. It's quicked right away. Or cleared right away. Not able to get a punch. Oh, this tank looks like he's not going to. Oh, he does get a punch on the Nick, and that's going to be it. Questionable play by Team Smoker and Jokers taking that route to get the tank, and I'm not 100% sure what that was. But they only managed to take about 50 points off the health bonus during that tank, so luckily map 1 is not worth that much. Team Smoker and Jokers want to pull it together here and probably get some more damage, as 44 Biceps right now is set to take a pretty good lead after map 1. The next attack after the tank is usually a 2-2, but it's not. It's going to be a tri-cap with a spitter without the charger. Jockey goes in, pull misses. Jockey gets bullied and shut down. Hunter does get skeeted. A little bit of free spit goes out. Actually not bad. Taking the bonus down to 529. That will make Nick slow, but Nick elects to pop his pills to see if they can get in the safe room before another SI attack gets in rotation. And I don't think they're going to get the attack. They just lose a little bit of bonus for the pill pop, but they're going to walk in with a 514 bonus. Oh, they managed to get a little stumble, taking it down to 506. It's actually going to be, leave 504 is what they're going to run with the map with. Indeed it is. It's going to be 508 for the first chapter score, 444 Biceps. And right now, I'd be happy with that if I was them.
Oh, I'm just happy to be off that boat.
Right now, it's going to be Team Smoker and Joker's opportunity to go as survivors now. They want to at least match that or possibly beat it. Because right now for Parish 1, a score of 804 is absolutely amazing. And actually, they're going to go live right now. Opening attack's going to be a Hunter, Boomer, Smoker, and a Spitter. See if 44 Biceps, what they can do with this opening hit. As about 5% was taken off the first hit on the other side. Spitter pre-spawns. Around the corner, actually, a one boom goes. Hunter's pouncing around at this moment as all the survivors are going back to the safe room area. Actually, I think they might get a tri-cap with Spit before they choose to come out. And there it is. Now they have a tri-cap without the charger and a Spitter. Jockey scrambling to get a spawn, though. Hunter does land onto Ellis, followed up by a Spit with a 2-cap in the front. One common was keeping Ellis in the Spit as well, so he takes a little bit more chip from that. Taking the bonus down about 18%, all the way down, or 22% actually, down to 565. Before this tank commits, they are only about 51 points away from matching the bonus set 44 Biceps made the whole map with before the tank even spawned. Or Smoker and Joker. Next attack is going to be a Jockey, Hunter, Boomer, and a Charger. Looks like the survivors are going to run 1 shotgun, 3 Uzis.
Reloading.
Looks like we have 1 Suzy and 2 regular Uzis.
Reloading.
Boomer and Charger coming from behind. Hunter's pre-spawned on the top in the middle. Hunter elects to go in, does get shut down. Charger gets a nice 2 charge up the alley and the Jockey does land. Boomer follows in with a 2 boom from behind. Charger gets 1 slam. Sniper's going to have to pop his pills to make him fast, and this will be the first tank of the game for 44 Biceps in the hands of Ferocity. It looks like this tank is electing to get the cutoff. He's going to go right in. He is not shaming away from it. He's going to try to split these survivors. They already are split 3 and 1 right now. This is not looking good. Nick's going to be alone. Nick's about to get pulled. Gets juked. Good job by Nick juking that Smoker. But right now, it's 1 less gun on the tank, and actually Nick does get pulled all the way back by the hittable. Jockey's looking to intercept, and he does get the 2-cap in the back. Oh, that is big for Team 44 Biceps, and now the Jockey is taking the survivor to the tank. This is not looking good for Smoker and Jokers. Tank is also still very healthy at about 4k HP. There is now 2 in-caps, and there is a Charger and a Jockey still alive. Jockey does not have his Jock, but the Charger is rocket spawning. What a charge onto Rochelle. This is probably looking like a wipe right now, and there's also a Boomer coming. Nope, Boomer's not able to get the spawn. Jockey coming to clean it up, gets M2'd. Right now it is only Mikey. Mikey gets punched, also gets boomed as well. Another punch, and 1 more will wipe it. He does get his pills off, but alas, he's not able to get the pills health up before he gets the in-cap. So Team Smoker and Jokers do get wiped for a total chapter score of 191 compared to 44 Biceps 804. Ugh. Need a drink. .44 Biceps now in a commanding lead so far with about a 200 point, about a 600 point lead, actually a little bit more than that, about 613 if the numbers are exact. Tank's going to be at 46%, so we're going to see the tank come right on the other side of the alley. I don't believe they're going to have to start the event. Opening attack for the survivors have to deal with is going to be a Charger, Jockey, Smoker, and a Spitter. A lot of separation and a lot of potential for a lot of damage on this opening attack. This is going to set the tone. Actually, there's 1 survivor not even moving in the back, and they're not observant to it. Actually, Nick seems to be looking at it, but okay. Coach is now there.
You hear that, Charger?
Charger's going to pre-spawn on the roof. Smoker misses the pole, gets cleared for his trouble. Charger and Jockey both go in the safe room, get absolutely nothing. Spitter gets shut down as well, and that is no damage on the board except for a little bit from Squeeze, putting about 7 damage down. Survivors took that first attack very clean. They're pressing on over to the area right by the gazebo. Looks like Boomer is trying to get a spawn, but it's very difficult to get an attack out this area. Boomer does spawn, gets a nice one boom. It's not too bad. Let's see if the Smoker, Jockey, and Hunter make a play on it. And it looks like they're going to. Hunter's going for one in the back. He does get skeeted eventually, but a 2-cap does roll in with the Jockey and Smoker. Minimal damage on the board, though, but they do land a double cap, taking the bonus down to about 1040. There's a little bit of common chip going on to Rochelle from the one boom right now, taking her health down to about 89, I believe it is.
Reloading.
No, 92. Well, all survivors are at least 4 punches by this point. Next attack's going to be a 2-2 before the tank. About 6% more progression before the tank will spawn, and it's going to be a Hunter and a Charger to accompany that Boomer and Spit. It looks like they're going to go in a little bit before the tank spawn. Unfortunately, the Charger land on the sign. Charger did lead the attack, so unfortunately it usually doesn't land, and it doesn't. But Hunter does manage to land in the Spit for a little bit of damage onto Rochelle, so. This will be the second tank of the game for Team Smoker and Jokers in the hands of Squeeze. And oh my gosh, he spawned so far away. That tank has a long way to go to catch up to survivors. Looks like they're going to try to hit on the run back. A pole tries to go, but does land momentarily with a cover Jockey, but that attack is eventually shut down. So before this tank is going to be committing, they're going to be sitting at a bonus of 966. Survivors getting a little bit of chip, not much, but almost 100 HP. Right now, Squeeze is going to be on his first pass, running down on that frustration very quickly. He's actually going to be on second pass. I don't think he's going to have the opportunity to get any of his toys in. If he does, he's going to play risk with AI in this tank, and he's going to go for it. He's at 75% frustration. Punching the hittable, and not too bad. He might be able to make one play on it, but right now, this is in danger of going AI, and they're going to AI him. Fortunately, this is going to be an AI tank. Going to be nothing he's going to be able to do to get in there. 10%, 5%, and there it is. I don't think he should have went for the toy, but he did go for it. Boomer gets popped already, so this tank already only has 2 SIs. Not looking good right now. They're going to bait him a little bit. The SI do spawn. They do manage to get a pounce. Tank's actually going to cover it. He throws a rock. Is a turn punch on the coat? No, he does not. It's going to be a dead tank. A little bit of a misplay of Smoker and Jokers trying to make a play on that second bin. Might have elected just to go in to see if they can get a pull punch, but health bonus sitting at 948 post tank. Looking pretty good right now for survivors. 2-2. Actually, it's the worst 2-2 in the game right now that the infected also have as the first attack after the tank. Going to be a Boomer, Spitter, Jockey, and a Smoker. I think they should throw 3 of the SI and hold that Spitter. Oh, they also killed the Spitter. Don't agree with that play, but it looks like they're going to try to sack for a quad. Don't know if they got the right sack order, but it looks like they're going to get it. Otherwise, I probably would have been a good idea to hold on to that Spitter due to the close quarter area and the opportunity for a charge spit. Actually, it's going to be a Boomer, Hunter, Jockey, and a Charger, so it's not going to be the quad. They're actually going to send the attack in really quick. Charger does miss. Jockey lands. Hunter lands as well, but it's cleared right away. So the Jockey guy ends up getting fisted a lot. But it does take Rochelle down quite a bit of health. Taking the bonus down to 836. About 60 of the commons have been dealt with, so it's 1/3 of the event horde is already gone. And they are already almost about to hit the button already. Next spawns is going to be a tri-cap with a spit. There's going to be no Jockey in this hit. See if the Smoker and Charger, it looks like Ellis is doing a great job on blocking the spawns there. So there was no opportunity for them grabbing anybody. Smoker did miss. Charger tries to charge someone in the front by himself. Gets 2 fists but doesn't charge. Free spit goes out for minimal damage. Spitter gets picked. Hunter lands on top on Ellis, followed by a pull on the bottom. I mean Nick on the top with a pull on Ellis. Had that backwards. They do manage to take another 100 points off the bonus, still sitting very high at 754.
I need these.
And this may be the last SI attack. And I believe it's going to be a 2-2 with the jockey and the charger. And indeed, that's what it's going to be. I believe this is like their 4th 2-2. Boomer goes in first, unfortunately gets stumbled. The 2 charge does land, followed in spit with the jockey, leaving him in there. But I believe that was their best attack of the map. Managed to take the bonus down about 200 points, down to 621.
Sorry, guys, I can't go
I'm
any
reloading.
faster.
So that will be team
Oh, hell yeah.
44 Biceps making the safe room with 56.4% of the possible bonus and their chapter score of 1,112. So far, this is very good showing by 44 Biceps. Almost 2K'ing after 2 chapters, with Parrish being only 300 points. So let's see if Smoker and Jokers can rebound a little bit here, try to make the safe room matching that bonus. And the game is going live. Opening attack they're going to deal with is a Spitter, Jockey, Charger, and a Smoker. Survivor's just taking it cautious, trying to clear out a little comment. They're going with a standard gun count of 2-2. Shotguns. Free spit at the door goes out. They try to secure the 2 in the front. They'd miss 1, but they do manage to get a pull or a jock onto Rochelle for quite a bit of damage in the spit. And unfortunately, I think the Charger missed its spawn.
Heads up. Reloading.
See what this Charger decides to do. He looks like he's just going to go in and try to get a 2 charge. Goes in for the damage. Getting Mikey down to 60 HP. They're all ganging up on him. 2 survivors at 90 and 1 at 10. Or, I mean, at 100.
Reloading.
Boomer tries to go through the bush. Manages to get a 1 boom onto Nick. The other SI are electing to hold, which I don't really disagree with that. It's a Hunter, Smoker, and a Spitter. There's probably not much they're going to be able to get with it. They're going to get a tri-cap. Wait a minute.
Man, I'm gonna beat these sons of bitches till
Don't think they're going to have a Charger. No, they're not.
Reloading.
And it looks like the SI are going to probably wait until the end of the alley to hit. They're going to have a Hunter pre-spawn for a possible wall kick. Nope, looks like Hunter's going to reposition. Spitter's just going to pre-spawn on the roof. 2 shotguns forward, 2 Uzis in the back. 2 Suzis actually was what they're going to be rolling with. Looks like the jockey's going to elect to come from behind. A free spit goes out. The pull into the spit as well. Hunter tries to cover it. It's actually not bad. Hunter manages to get away with his life and gets a nice separation pull in the front. And the Smoker's going to double team Sniper, getting him down to about 40-some HP. Actually, they're going to get him all the way down to 30.
Reloading. Get out of the goo.
Unfortunately, Sniper was not able to get the skeet on the Hunter. It looks like some commons were punching him. He was unable to get the clear shot. Spitter looks like he's going to hold for a possible delay. Actually, no, I think that's AI. Oh, there she goes. AI Spitter. A little bit of fist going out there. For a minute, I thought the AI Spitter was going to hold. Free spit goes out, lands on the nothing. Oh, and the Spitter runs away. AI Spitter waiting to go in with his tank. High IQ of this AI Spitter. It looks like Rochelle might hunt her down. Oh, there she goes. She goes back out for another spit. She misses, and she runs away. Oh, this AI Spitter is making big plays. Looks like they're going to have a retro support for this tank. Tank is also trying to get this hittable in. I believe it is Planet as well. Planet does eventually kill the AI spitter. And he's in danger of going AI as well. He's down to 25%. These survivors should hold S. This is AI Tank. They don't. They give him the free sight. The boomer gets a rocket boom off the nice 2 boom off the gazebo. That's big. The pole does miss as well. It could still go AI. You know, it doesn't. Oh, now they have the survivors 2 and 2. This could be a big play. They should be going for the back 2 with the cappers, but they are not. The hunter is going after the wrong one. Tank is not taking much chip at all. Nobody is shooting him. Tank whiffs a punch. Tank does get his first punch onto Coach. Another punch onto Coach. That's going to be an in cap. Pounce does land as well onto Ellis, but gets cleared. Oh my gosh! That hittable was so close to hitting Ellis, but the Tank's going to retreat. Still half of his health.
Get your ass over here and help me. Shoot the tank.
They're gonna maybe troll this pickup. He's gonna get a rock. They should just eat it. Indeed, he does. Ellis takes one for the team. Charger gets a punch, but misses the charge. What a long arm from the Tank. Oh my goodness. Onto Liquid. They do get a mint cap that'll make him black and white. Charger going in for punches, not able to get any more. Jockey's just looks like he's glitching, but he's just trolling, not getting shot. And that is going to be Liquid black and white on the pickup. Tank still sitting at about a little bit less than 1,000. Second pass, 70% frustration. Rocket boom off the top. Oh my goodness, what a boom. Nobody was watching the spawn. The Tank's actually going to get an opportunity to hit his hittable in. Oh, he gets an in cap onto Rochelle. And a pull goes onto Nick as well. Rock lands onto Coach as well. Massive amounts of damage going out by this Tank. Smoker does get cleared eventually. There's a hunter pouncing around looking for a DP. He's going for it. He's in the skybox, chasing the Tank. Here he comes. And, oh, the hunter missed, unfortunately. Charger going in as well, but the hunter took the target. Long charge comes out, missed. Hunter does get cleared as well. Rochelle is still laying on the ground. The Tank is still alive. This is craziness going on. Oh, the no health Tank lands another rock. Jockey goes in for a delay. Jockey's just running circles around the survivors, not even doing anything, and still has 296 HP. They're trying to get the pickup now. The rock gets an in cap onto Ellis. My goodness. Oh, that boomer. He tries to hit the hittable. It almost worked with the rock. Pull goes out, scratch from the boomer. Another hit on the hittable by the Tank from the rock. 58 health Tank. Second pass. He's about to lose it here. Mikey does eventually die. They're not able to get him picked up. Throws another moon rock. Gonna be short though. It does hit the dumpster though. My goodness, this Tank and the mortar shots with the hittables. I mean the rocks. Tri-cap going in to end it up. The 2-cap does land. Charger misses, but a rock does land on the Coach. 45 health rock or Tank lands a rock. 33 health Tank throws a moon rock. That one is not going to land. They have maximized the most out of this Tank. Survivors are going to press. Oh my goodness, that was actually close to landing. He's going to try one more. Oh, but they're keeping an eye on it this time. And he throws a fast one. Oh, that was actually so close. If it went in the door, it might have hit. Tank's probably going to go AI at this point. Probably going to try one for one more miracle rock down the alley. Here it goes. Will it land? Oh, it was close. He still has control. He's going to try to throw one more around the corner. Oh, it's not able to land. DP tries to go out, but it's unsuccessful. And that is the second Tank of the game. 1444 Biceps managed to do a massive amounts of damage with it and killing one of the survivors. Bonus sitting at 75. Three survivors up at this moment, so not looking very good for them. It is grim at the moment. The next attack's going to be a Spitter, Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter. Charger gets a fist. Actually, they do get a kill on the Liquid Sniper. A pull separation onto one, or a pound separation followed by a pull at the end into the spit, and that will be a wipe onto Smoker and Jokers, bringing their total chapter score to 204 and a total campaign score of 395. And 44 Biceps in a comfortable lead with a 1,924 going into map 3 of the parish.
The smoker's got me.
Don't trolls live under here?
Oh, and it's also a late tank. So they're going to see a tank at 74%, which I do believe that's right when they're leaving the parking lot area where all the car alarms are. So it's going to be an interesting tank take by both teams, actually. Team 44 Biceps is set to go first as survivors. The commanding lead of this game. They're sitting at about, I believe it's about, let's say about a little bit more than a 1,500 point lead going into Chapter 3 of Parish. So right now they should be pretty comfortable with the way that they're playing right now. The opening attack is going to be a 2-2. It's actually a retro attack accompanied by the spitter. So it's actually not the best attack in the game. We should see them go relatively quick. Try to do a combination with the skirt and the hunter to get a pull in the spit, followed by a boomer stumble if possible. See if they try to make a play on that. Hunter's going to pre-spawn above them. Survivors are playing in the safe room. They're ghosting out. All right, SI attack coming in now. Pull's going to come towards the safe room, gets cleared right away. Hunter is unable to get close enough to do anything. Boomer gets popped, and the spit goes for a free spit. Absolutely nothing going on the board. Survivors are going to all sit at 100, except for a little bit of common chip that just went out there. Someone did get punched by a common, take him down to 80 to 98 health. Survivors are holding W, trying to take this choke point relatively quick. The infected attack coming up, I believe, is a quad. No, it's not going to be a quad. Tri-cap with a boomer, no hunter. They're going to go for a pull of the back. Actually, Nick does a nice job on the last second denying the attack. Docky goes in by himself. Charger was not able to get his spawn fast enough. A pull goes out, followed by a 2-boom. A 1-punch goes out by the Charger, not able to land that either. And that'll be that attack shut down. Taking the bonus down about 7% off the HPs. One more from some more common chips, sitting at 1254 before this tank is even spawned, and they're only about 40% through the map, so we should see quite a few more SI attacks come in before this tank is going to be up. And these survivors are holding W quick. Looks like they're going to go for a wall kick. They do get one of the survivors from behind. He misses the jump. Oh, this could be big right here. This boomer delays as well. This is a pretty big play going on. The boomer's doing the right thing. They do get the clear, but that is an in cap. And they might be able to troll this. If this jockey's able to get it, this is big right here. Oh, the jockey's not going to be able to get it. And the second survivor does manage to get back there, but that was a pretty good play by that hunter, but getting the separation on Ferocity before he's able to jump down and managed to in-cap him. And now the DB is already starting to be cracked into, and the health bonus is taken down to 68%. Should be a nice morale boost for Smoker and Jokers. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going with their next attack, being a Hunter, Spitter, Smoker, and a Charger, which is actually some pretty good damage potential right here. And they should probably hit on the transition into this room, maybe pulling the last one back with a charge up front. And it looks like they're all going to come a little bit early. They elect to go for all the ones in the back. Not able to land anything. Might have wanted to pull that Charger from the front, getting a little bit of close quarters, making it easier for him. But unfortunately, that attack is shut down. No damages on the board from that one. Still sitting at a health bonus of 981. And actually, I think they're going to be able to take this ladder choke. Nothing hitting there. They're going to be able to make it unscathed. Spawns are coming up right now, and they are about to go up this ladder. And Rochelle is up, Nick is up, attack's getting broken, it's shut down, and they have it right now. They do manage to get a jock. The Charger's unable to land. It looks like the jockey wanted to go down the ladder, but the hunter made the attempt first. Oh, car alarm does get triggered off. We're going to set them all off right now. Probably before this tank spawn is to play it safe. Tank's about to spawn any moment. Actually, I don't think they really care. And no, they're going to be able to fight the horde off here. So the tank will not spawn. It's actually the right percentage where they can move as far as they want now without going up that ladder and not spawning the tank. Looks like they're going to go in a nice one boom from behind, going on to Rochelle, who's holding the spawns behind the pillars. A pull goes back. Respit goes out, not landing on anything, I don't think so. No damage going to go out from the spitter. Hunter's going to elect to hold himself for the top spawn. Now the survivors are going to press forward. This tank is up. It will be the third tank of the game in the hands for video games. Hunter tries to get a wall kick. Unsuccessful. Spit goes for a delay. but all the survivors are able to take the top of this bridge pretty clean right now. So before this tank spawns, they're going to be sitting at an 816 bonus. Right now, the survivors are going to be pressing very heavy on the tank right now. See if they have a smoker to try to make a pull down. Looks like they're not going to give the tank the opportunity. Actually, the survivors are pressing forward, playing very aggressive on this tank. 3 survivors staying up top, 1 on the bottom. Some interesting play by 44 Biceps. Let's see what they do when this tank commits here. All right, this is going to be the tank commit. He's down 1K before he gets to anybody, almost down to 2K. Looks like Rochelle's going to go back. They're not even going to go after. All the survivors drop down. Tank's going to go for his toy. Down half of his health. Jockey gets M2'd, shut down as well. So now he's down 1 SI as well with his tank commit. He's going for his toy. 1 boom goes out. Charger misses. Tank's down to 1K HP. He gets 1 punch on the coach. Can he get a hit? Another thing? No, nothing else comes out by this tank. Great play by the survivors, juking this tank around when he tried to go up and get them. Minimal damage coming on the board by that tank, taking the bonus down to 732 bonus.
Reloading.
But right now, survivors are about to take this safe room at only 1 more SI attack. And since it's following the tank, it's going to be a 3-1 at least. And it's going to be without a charger, and the spitter's going to be included with it. So this is going to be it for them. Hunter looks like he's going to come from behind. Trying to get a distraction for the others. Jockey's going to come from the front. Smoker's coming in now. This is going to be the last attack coming in. Jockey goes in, gets shut down. Pole lands for a while. Hunter comes in a little bit after the Smoker gets cleared. And again, not able to take the bonus under 744 Biceps. It's going to make the safe room with a pretty commanding lead right now.
Get inside.
And indeed, they do make the safe room. That is going to be a bonus of gee, 700 bonus even. 600 distance, 700 bonus, chapter score of 1300, and a total campaign score of 3224. Unfortunately, Team Smoker and Jokers has quite an uphill battle. They can manage to make the safe room with all of their bonus, bringing everything to. I believe if you want to get there a little quicker, just hit spectate twice. That might help you.
Reloading.
Wax. Found that out. It does it to me too, but the opening attack is going to be a 2-2. They're actually going to go pretty quick. Hunter lands, Smoker lands as well. The boom lands on 1 survivor. The spit goes in, but not really much going above the spit, or about the spit. Smoker looks like he's going to elect to hold his spawn, so they will get a quad for the next attack. Might go for some chip damage on the Nick. Rochelle gets the M2, but they do manage to get a kill on the Smoker, so they're not going to have that for the next attack. Jockey's the first spawn in rotation, Charger's the second, the final one's the Hunter. And since the Smoker died, they're not going to have one. Fourth for a few more moments.
Reloading.
Next attack, Spitter, and following that tri-cap that came up, it looks like they're going to go in. Hunter gets a nice little damage pounce onto Rochelle, not much. Oh, the Charger actually goes a little bit too early and is not able to land on Rochelle. But Rochelle elects to go backwards anyways and falls off the bus and self-resetting herself, so Rochelle has to go around. And she does rejoin her survivors and friends. But not after the actually infected already have 3 spawns back in the rotation after that. And they've only walked about 2% through the map. Actually, they're going to go in with 3. A rocket boom goes in, doesn't land. A pull through. Actually, a nice tri-cap goes in with a pull on the back, a jock in the front. It looks like Ellis was whiffing some M2s onto that jockey. But Survivor's still in a little bit of a better shape than 44 Biceps was at this point, as they did get that pounce in the back as they came out of that building they just left. And now as they go into the next broken building, the spawns are about to be up in rotation with a 2-2. Charger Hunter are going to be the 2 cappers with it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to go relatively quick as they're going into this building. And it looks like the Charger also wants to come from the top. It's a little difficult to land the Charger up here. since he's going to rock it in. And now that they held S, it makes it even more harder for the Charger to go in. Looks like he's undecided, repositioning himself behind. This might not be the best. Oh, what a nice boom, though. Charlie gets Charlie Brown from the Hunter, though. But that boom is actually going to make the survivors go a little bit slower, so they're not going to be able to push this ladder attack. Spawns will be in rotation, plus the spitter can delay. And there goes the delay spit. One survivor dropped down already. Going to be a 2-2, though. Not the best attack. The boom's going to go out. He's going to sack himself. Jockey looks like he's going to try to do a hero play. Jockey just runs around, running around the refrigerator and dies for his troubles. Style points are well worth it. I'll give him that. Smoker looks like he's just going to run away. Just take some. Nope, not going to get any chip through the wall.
Watch out.
Nope, they elect not to go for him, so they're gonna let the Smoker live. Go for a respawn. They do have 3 spawns in rotation. Actually, they're gonna have all their spawns, and they're not gonna be able to rush it. If they do, they're gonna take an attack. Oh, nice skeet by Coach going out there. That was a nice skeet by Sniper. Charger's gonna pre-spawn behind, try to play a little chicken with Coach here. Coach ain't trying to have it. Charger gets juked by Nick, not coming up the ladder right away. Survivors right now sitting at 852 bonus pre-tank. Looks like they're trying to progress through this map. Looks like they tried to kick Peanut for failing there. I don't blame them. Boomer's coming on the other side of the van, pre-spawns. They don't know where he is or making a move on him at this moment. Oh, they do manage to get him. Jockey stays behind. Smoker's trying to make a play on a car that is not alarmed. And they're just going to go hunt down the Smoker. He gets a pull. The Jock lands as well. No car alarms are set off during this, so it was a pretty good traverse through the parking lot area by the survivors, not setting any of the event alarms off. Charger's going to pre-spawn up top. Hunter's with him as well. There's 2 survivors not in rotation. And they're going to make a press for this? Indeed they are. The Charger goes down, gets a nice 2 charge. Rochelle is all alone to clear it. Oh, the 1 boom from behind. Oh, that car! Oh, gets a slap onto Squeeze, and this looks like it's going to be a wipe. Punch onto Rochelle. Punch onto Coach as well. Rochelle is left running forward. Oh, Rochelle fell down. Oh, now she's slow. Oh, the tank is going to get the in cap on the survivor up front as well. Tank goes for a nice rock over. He's going to go land. Oh, he lands the rock. What a rock. Oh, the Charger's coming in. Nick is stuck. Nick has to shut down this Charger. He does. He has to get the pickup, but unfortunately Squeeze dies already. He's not going to be able to get the pickup. This tank's at 4K health. The inevitable is about to happen. Charger's coming from behind already. Nick is just running away, and the tank is going to intercept him. 1 more punch, and it will end it, and that will be a wipe onto Smoker and Jokers, bringing their chapter score to 434. All the good thing is they managed to double their score with this 1 chapter, so they now have a score of 829. Unfortunately, 44 Biceps has a commanding lead of 3,220. Hello, Marbles. Just get retrying connection server. Did. Yeah, you sure did. Shout out to Robot, Sugar, Ina. You have the Spanish caster himself, Penis. The Blue Jay. To anybody that's watching the stream right now as well, if you'd like to share this channel with anybody else, please do so. But please remind them to check out his YouTube channel in description, as his Twitch videos are not able to be viewed unless you are a subscriber. So either go to his YouTube channel, or better yet, just hit that subscribe button. Helps even more as they're going live. This will be the final chapter of this match. Tank is going to be sitting at 75%. Another late tank. Not one that I'm a big fan of, but fortunately in tournament play it goes like it goes. Smoker, Charger, Jockey, and a Boomer. All spawns are up. Jockey's getting shot a little bit for his troubles. They try to get a pull out of the safe room. Unsuccessful. Charger's going in. Gets a nice 3 charge in the safe room. And a nice 3 boom as well. Unfortunately, the other cappers were not able to really assist. But that was the best opening attack of the game by Smoker and Jokers. Managed to take over 10% of the bonus in one attack. Very impressive.
Reloading.
Now that they are all warmed up, let's see how much more they can keep this going.
I'll take this.
Granted, Smoker and Jokers is a team combined of 2 teams last week, so they probably got not as much practice as they wanted to going into this map. But we can do a little math here as we go in this first pause. Map 700 distance means there's 2,100 points of health bonus distance in DB, plus an additional 140 points pills. Unfortunately, it is already mathematically impossible for Smoker and Jokers to make a comeback unless they would probably wipe them right now. And we are going live as the SI attacks are coming into rotation with a Hunter, Spitter, Charger, and a Boomer. It is a 2-2, not the worst 2-2, probably one of the best 2-2s that you could get if you want to do a lot of damage quick. If the Hunter and Charger can land together and get that spit on those 2 survivors together, followed by a Rocket Boom on top of them, it could spell for disaster. But this high level play, it is really hard to get those kind of caps in. And looks like they're going to go. Charger comes from below but gets juked out as no survivors drop into his path. Hunter tried to go for a DP, unsuccessful. Eventually gets team killed for his troubles as well. Free spit goes out for minimal damage when the Boom elects to hold himself. He does get a Rocket Boom, only getting 1 unfortunately. I think he should have got 2, but Left 4 Dead 2 for you. So they're going to have a tri-cap with a Spitter. I don't believe the Hunter's going to be in the rotation, and indeed it is not. It's going to be a Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and a Spitter for the alley attack coming up, which again is a really good attack. Actually, no, it's going to be a quad. So they're going to have a quad cap here. If there was ever a time to put style points on, even though you know you're going to get a loss, this would be the time to do it. So let's see if they can put a highlight reel together here before this game is over. And I'm upset that I saw Grim load up Castle Crashers during this cast, but I saw him do it. And this is going to be a quad cap attempt any minute right down this alley. Spawns, it looks like they're going to come up in the rotation. Charger does land. Hunter's looking for his land, but unsuccessful. The Charger gets cleared first. Then the Pound Smoke at the same time. Jockey was unsuccessful. So that is going to be a quad attempt shut down. They took a little bit more chip onto the bonus. 22% of the health bonus down. Still 85.6% of the total bonus for the chapter. And it is not too bad considering they're coming up on the 60% marker through the chapter. And they're about to hit the event, which actually, since this tank spawned at 75%, I do believe they're going to fight this entire horde out. A nice 2-boom goes out with the 2-2 they have. Jockey looks like he's going in. Charger does not have his spawn yet, so the Jockey does get killed for not having any assist. The spit does land on that charge and does spread on to the top of that bench. For a minute, I thought he was going to be in a safe area, so they managed to take about another 100 and some points off the bonus down to 1,127. So they are going in the right direction, but they need to do a lot more. And as they start this event, so most likely we should see 2 or 3 attacks for the survivors are going to press forward due to this event tank, as they're probably going to want to come back to this area and fight it, because there's not really a safe area up forward. The attack's going to be a Hunter, Boomer, Smoker, Jockey, as the Smoker is already killed. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey gets bullied for his troubles again, and a 2-boom goes out, and that'll be that attack shut down. Bonus chip was a little bit more. They do manage to get it under that 1100 marker. Just under at 1098 right now. As the spawn rotations are returning. It's Going to be a tri-cap with a spitter. There will be no jockey as it was the last capper to die in the cycle. And I think they might elect to hold this as they're crossing. Maybe not. They're actually going to go send it in. A pull goes out. Hunter misses the pounce up top. Probably just going to die. No, he does land. Stumbles Nick into the spit while also Rochelle's in it for a few seconds. That's some decent chip coming out. They managed to take 90 points off the bonus from that attack. So they're chipping away slowly. And indeed, they're going to take one more hit. The 3 attacks that I thought they were going to take is going to be what it is. No, actually, the Smoker elects to go in. Thought they were going to push for it, and now they will, since they burned that Smoker. Another Boomer goes out, which calls for more comments to come in. A nice separation jock in the front, though. That's going to be big. That should be able to get the tank up. I don't know if they're going to be able to wall bang that before it's dead. No, that's a full house jockey. Let's see if they can get that tank up in rotation. Tank is not spawning. They're going to get it cleared, I think. Indeed, they do. That was some major damage. The bonus goes all the way down to 8-2. Nice wall kick from the Hunter. Does get cleared. Tank. It's going to be the final tank of the game for Smoker and Jokers in the hands of Michael. So it's a Michael tank. So he's going to make a smart decision with his tank. I have faith in him. See him elect to go up on the building to take minimal chip. Probably drop on the balcony and drop in that way. Indeed, he's going to do it. I'm very happy that Michael is living up to the Michael name. Tries to go for a rock.
Man said there was nothing to worry about.
Well, I'm a Michael myself, so that's why I'm happy to see Michaels make smart play. Looks like he's going to go in a little early. He's going in with a spitter. He gets a punch. I don't know about the play, though, but looks like they want to go in with a spitter. He's down to 2k HP. Charger goes in as well. Charger does miss, unsuccessful. What is this spitter doing? Tank died, and 2 of the SI didn't even go in. Actually, that tank managed to do a lot of damage practically by himself. He didn't have any help except for a charger stumble. Don't know what the play was on there as they held the spitter as well, but I mean, they already know it was over, but I don't know about going in with a spitter in that scenario.
Let's kill all the zombies.
Next attack coming up will be a tri-cap with a Boomer, as a spitter did go in with the tank, so they won't have one for the following attack. Smoker, Charger, and the Hunter are going to be the cappers to accompany that Boomer. Charger's going to spawn first. Unsuccessful. Is going to get panned for his troubles. Then a quick pull goes down to Nick. They're all going to pile up on Nick eventually. The Hunter going in at the end, getting shut down as well. This Boomer is waddling around and is going to respawn. Now the last attack will consist of a Boomer spitter. And I believe a Charger and Hunter jockey. Yes, it is. Boomer gets popped for his trouble. It's almost impossible to land any Boomer here. The jockey's going to spawn up ahead. Only sitting at 229 before the last attack. Nice Charger goes in. Oh, the Charger does manage to land. Jockey does get, looks like he just got skeeted through the air. Spit delay goes out, and it's going to be successful, that spit delay, but they're going to be able to get both survivors up. They should be able to make the safe room with a not too bad bonus, but I believe they will break the 4K barrier. What a clear on the pole, not able to get around that corner.
I can get you up, but you go down again, and that's it.
And Rochelle is up, black and white. Ferocity is the only survivor with all permanent health. I believe Peanut has a little bit. That boom was never going to land anyways, not like it would have done anything at this point. But one long charge.
I need every one of you inside now.
Nope, Charger's not even going to go for it. And that will be 44 Biceps, making all of the safe rooms and bringing their Chapter 4 score to 892 and a total campaign score of 4,116. Very respectable score by 44 Biceps, as Team Smoker and Jokers will take their final Survivor round, only with a score of 829, but they're looking to further that even better. As let's see if they can break the 2K barrier, which the marker I'm going to make for them. Distance alone will bring them to 1,500. They're only going to need a 500-point bonus. So let's see if they can pull this off as they go into their last Survivor round. The infected attack that they're going to have to deal with is going to be a Jockey, Charger, Boomer, and Smoker. Potential for a lot of separation with the Boomer. This does have hitman probabilities, but due to the close quarters of this attack, it's a little bit unlikely, but anything is possible as we wait for the final ready up by X6. As that final ready up comes, we'll get this final round along the way. A few more comments to be cleared out, and there it is, the ready up. Two shotguns, two Uzis. Ellis is going to take point. Boomer looks like he's going to elect from the right of the survivors. Charger looks like he wants to come from the safe room, so this means no SI will spawn until Rochelle comes out. I believe they have it now. There, the Charger is up. They're coming right now. Charger is unsuccessful, but a rocket boom does go out, and that Charger is punching the crap out of Rochelle. Rochelle got fisted a little bit down to 74 HP. That's what she's into. That's what she's into. Smoker dies at the end. And actually, they're not pressing forward very fast here. Actually, the spawn rotation's already coming up, and they haven't even exited the house. It's going to be a Boomer Spitter Hunter. Final rotation coming up. It's going to be a Charger, but okay, now they get out pretty quickly. It's not a bad 2-2. There's a lot of comments still trickling in. The SI are still going to hold. They're going to send the Boomer from the top. A nice boom goes out onto one, getting the stumble, but the Boomer died first. Hunter lands as well. Charger is not even able to get the stumble. That will be the second SI attack dealt with. Poor coach is taking a lot of common chip right now. Nobody's helping squeeze out. He gets squeezed down to about 80 HP there. I think he lost about 12 health from that one boom. Or the boom onto him. Next attack's going to be a Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, and a Jockey. It looks like they're going to elect a pre-spawn at the top. Boomer's going to come from the back. Actually has a nice 2-cap and 2-boom going in as well. Boomer's trying to get some scratches. Gets a few, and then eventually gets shut down. Smoker also trying to get some scratches. That will be the third SI attack dealt with. And they managed to take 25% of their total score with it. The 44 Biceps doing decent damage, almost around 7% every attack. And with a map distance like this, 7% is very good. Spitter is going to pre-spawn on the top. The Hunter, Jockey, and the Charger are about to be in the rotation. Spitter's going to go for a block so they can't push forward. Hunter lands in the front. Jockey is unsuccessful. Charger lands as well. It's actually going to be a lot of damage. So they went from 75.4% bonus down to 65.3% bonus after that. Nice alley attack by 44 Biceps. They were unable to get the tri-cap. The Jockey was the only thing that was unable to land, but it ain't surprising, I'll tell you that. And I think sometimes it's very challenging as they're going to send in their next attack. Wicked Jock lands in from behind. A pull goes as well. There could be a 2-cap up top. Oh, that was a nice clear onto the Jockey. That could have been really big right there. As they're going to be able to get this pickup. Charger's going to go in for a delay as well. Gets the charge off. That might be an in-cap. No, it was unsuccessful as they landed on top of the flower pot. I do believe if they landed on the ground, that would have been an in-cap. But it's also hard to get a slight curve to land onto the ground there, so. Good attempt by the Charger, and good SI attack as they manage to take another 5% off that total bonus, taking it down to 60% even right now. The tank has yet to spawn. As the Hunter goes in, actually he's going to look to come from below with the Boomer, Spitter, Jockey as his other support. Hunter's got to respawn, nope, or get his recharge, unable to get it. Jockey is unable to make the leap up top. Free spit goes out for quite a bit of damage, making 2 survivors slow. And eventually the Jockey dies, followed by the Boomer getting a 2-boom. Trying to get a proxy, and he is successful on to Nick as well. Spitter's going to hold himself, which I don't believe is a misplay. I think it's not a bad idea because quads in that area is very difficult to land, as we should see the survivors wait out this entire event. There is a tank right after. Charger and Smoker up next. Hunter is also in the rotation. The Charger misses his strafe jump. It would have been very nice. Long charge eventually comes out, which is not going to miss. It just causes a little bit of distraction for the Smoker to get that in cap on. And again, Coach gets stuck in the spit.
Oh, shit. Just
Smoker and Jokers are a little unfortunate on not doing the common clearing that they needed to keep Coach out of the spit, causing him to go down as well. And actually, Mikey's in danger of dying right now if they do not get this pickup. And the spawn rotation is already up as well. This might be a death onto Mikey. They're getting a spit, and that is going to be a death onto Mikey. Mikey is going to die. I don't think they're going to be able to get him up right now. No, it isn't. Mikey is now dead. And I don't think they're going to get it even to this tank, as there is still a jock going on to Ellis right now, and no one is aware of it. Hunter lands up top. The GGs are going out. Jockey's coming to clean it up on Rochelle. Coach is 1 health. 25 damage pounds also landed on the Squeeze. And right now, Squeeze just going to press forward with his 1 health. See if he can get to this tank spawn. Squeeze got this. The Smoker's coming in to clean it up. He is unsuccessful. Charger comes in to clean it up. Doesn't get the 2-point charge. Nope, that will be it. So that will be a wipe on to Team Smoker and Jokers, bringing a chapter score of 408 and a campaign score of 1234 against Team 44 Biceps score of 1,116.